Welcome back to MCC Connects. We're now going to take a look at a student for Spotlight. Gabriella Davis, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming today. So we're going to do a spotlight on you as a student at Middlesex Community College. Let's start with, how did you end up at the college? How did you come to Middlesex Community College? Because you're not from New England.
No, I'm not. I'm from Indiana. And, you know, it really started with my father. We were sitting down at his house in Indiana, and he sat me down by the computer one day, and he said, you know, you need to get back to your education. And, you know, I knew it was time for me to go back.
Mm-hmm.
And my ex-husband was stationed in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that the best choice for me would be to move closer to him so he could see the kids. I have 3 children, and 2 of them belong to him. And I decided to come here and get my education. Everyone knows Massachusetts is the place to go. It was kind of intimidating.
I'm sure it would have been.
I definitely needed to kind of rebuild my confidence in myself.
How do you manage school, children, and I know you're also very active at the school as well, not just your academics.
I am. You know, I have a planner with me at all times. I definitely could not do anything without my planner. I definitely believe in scheduling my homework around my family life, but my children are my priority.
So what are you studying at Middlesex Community College?
I am in the Liberal Arts and Science program, and just a really good program to get into, get my feet wet, I suppose, see I've kind of transitioned into a lot of different courses.
You've been able to explore a little bit?
Yeah, to explore, just to see what I really wanted to get into.
Do you know that yet?
I do, you know, honestly, I do.
Oh, that's
I
wonderful.
really want to get into peace and conflict resolution and political science.
So you have been very involved in the college in the extracurricular activities. You're in SUGA, but this year in particular, you are the student trustee.
Yes.
So first of all, how do you become the student trustee to the Board of Trustees?
Well, you know, you apply for the position. It's an elected position by the student body.
So the student body elects you?
Yes, the student body elects you. So I know I applied for it, and then I had an interview with Melissa Welch. She's the director of the student leadership engagement, and I had to go through that process and wait for the election, and I did. I was elected.
Tell us, what does a student government trustee do? I mean, the student trustee to the Board of Trustees do?
The student trustee sits on the Board of Trustees. They have a monthly meeting. And, you know, honestly, what I've gained from the experience is just being able to see a different perspective of how businesses really strive. Just the excellence behind it and the people behind, everything that happens at Middlesex Community College. If they ask me to comment regarding, like, the student perspective, I definitely am, willing to give them the student viewpoint. So
that's your role, so that there's a student at the table, so that if any of these, most of them are business people, they're not educators, so they can look to you to say, well, how do you feel about that as a student?
Yes, exactly.
Do they ask you to bring anything back to the student board?
They don't necessarily ask me to bring something back to the student board. I believe that's part of my responsibilities. I do go to, as soon as my meeting is over, the next student government meeting will come up, and I definitely am there to give my report. And, I ask them, what can I do to help? Definitely. And, I just keep it going.
Do you actually vote as a member of the Board of Trustees?
I do. I get a vote. I don't really know. The process is interesting there. It's a lot different than student government, where all of the votes are counted. With the Board of Trustees, it's just a simple aye, and, the ayes have it. So
you're a Board of Trustees member, you're a full-time mother, you're a full-time student. What else do you do?
Honestly, I am involved, like you said. I have a lot of different extracurriculars that I'm involved with on campus. I'm a part of the Women's Leadership Network on campus.
That's wonderful.
And it's just a wonderful group. We're really trying to really make it a lot larger on the campus, and encourage women to come to us for resources and guidance. And honestly, the meetings go, we're just trying to share different viewpoints of women's issues with leadership and the struggles that they may come across. Other things I'm involved with include a Fly Youth Mentor Program with Ryan Manita, and then I'm also part of the TRIO program.
Okay.
And
TRIO, explain what TRIO is.
TRIO is for low income and first generation college students. So, and that definitely pertains to me
Yeah.
in so many different
Yeah.
levels. And so it's exciting, you know. I'm definitely not the normal student at Middlesex. I'm not traditional by no means. So it's definitely been helpful to be part of the Student Success Program. And I'm also a member of Phi Theta Kappa.
Which is the honor.
Yes, which is the International Honor Society,
Yeah.
and a member of the National Leadership Society as well.
Wow.
So I definitely do a lot of different things.
How do you have time for all of this?
Like I said, my planner is full, but I keep myself scheduled. I like being busy.
I love that too. I like to be really organized, and I know where I'm going, what I'm doing.
I like being organized.
Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely helpful.
Well, you are a wonderful success story, and I'm so glad we were able to do a student spotlight on you, Gabby.
All right, thank you so much.
We're going to take a short break. Please stay tuned.